Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We are back in the city of Umbar. And well, now that we've met, we've been to the Bloody Eagle Tavern and we know where to find it, we can continue our exploration of the city of Umbar. Now that we have, as far as I know, concluded with the Sailhaven and the Fleet Fast, I think we can finish all the things that we left opened in the lower wards. And there are a couple quests that we can pick in here that we haven't as well. So, yeah, we have plenty of things to do. Oh, that's the notice for Indagir's quest. Not Indagir, but I forgot his true name. You get what I mean. Can you believe this nonsense? I go and help these so-called friends sack and plunder, and they go and take all the spoils for themselves. I was instrumental in securing that loot, and I deserve a portion of it. What do you say? Would you help me take back my fair share? I'm not saying to rob them clean. I am honest and fair individual myself. I just have to look after my enterprise, is all. Now, there's a secret storeroom where all the ne'er-do-wells keep their prized possessions. It's in the waterways market just outside of the god. It's sure to be guarded. No need to be specific. Just grab whatever you can and bring it back to me. And here we have another one. Please, if you have a moment. I came here seeking a new venture, and while business has been somewhat doing well, I have lost something very precious. It is something that is quite priceless, a family heirloom. Certainly it is not part of any merchandise I would be selling. I have asked around, and apparently the Corsairs keep their valuables in a place called the Eastern Stores. But this does not seem to be a place open for the public. It is not very heavily advertised. I have managed to secure a lead, however. The entrance to this storehouse should be on the eastern side of the lower ward, in the cistern. Alrighty. So let's get going with all these. How many posters of this do we need to... 8. Alright. Now, there are a couple more quests that we could be tracking. This one. The Broken Pillar Tavern, this one. And... this one. And the Casks of Meat. In the God. All those are... well, the God is a place where we should be going soon. So I think we should be okay on that one. Plus, Siglet's quest. That is already on the tracker. Okay. We would love to share our culture, but that is not very easy to do now. These freebooters and scoundrels roam the city as if they own the land. They leave behind debris and detritus and create an ill look for the city. Our businesses cannot thrive in such an environment. Would you help clean up the detritus around Rahalbach? There is an area that is most troubled by this mess. We call it a god because this is where all the ruffians leave their waste. Okay, another quest for the god. Cool. You are not my father. Yeah. What a totally intimidating way of answering. You have discovered the Bats of Cadax. Awesome. This looks great. I'm full of mind and faculties. A very lame cough over there, but you get the idea. The Waterway Market. Another really cool looking place. The Broken Pillar. Cool. Who do we have in here? Gidalo.
Greetings, kind traveler.
Shajat sent you. Who is that? You tell the captain that Shajat also may have been called the Ballast, and he groans. Oh, I see. Do you know why we called him the Ballast? He may not understand this, being so unused to a mariner's life, but ballast is a heavy material, usually iron, lead, or stone, placed into the hold of a ship to keep it steady. When used as a name for someone on board a ship, it means that person is useless. He was just terrible friend. During the days he was with us, we encountered with enough ill fortune and bad luck to fill a year. He tied the wrong knots, scrubbed the wrong floors, emptied the wrong pots, read the wrong weather signs, pointed out dangerous shoals as safe and safe shoals as dangerous. I have never seen someone less suited to shipboard life, so I sent him away. We did not mean to hurt his feelings. Boys, I say we pice around the hat and raise some coin for the ballast to begin a new life. Every man should put in some coin and make his donation with the certainty that it will keep the ballast as far from our ship as might be managed. And I think that would seem a reasonable price to all of them. Give you some coins to help the ballast find a new course. Poor guy, but I get what you mean. Four, 5. Oh, some of them do reappear. Okay. Now which one is the cat, I wonder? Well, I'm doing my best to not rely on the map as much, but boy, is that hard.
Do not bother me without good reason.
I'm looking to buy apricots, which is usually a very easy task here in the waterway market, but I have not had any luck so far today. Will you help me find a market stall with the fruits for sale? Sure, oh boy.
What will become of us now?
Apricots. Sadly, while I usually carry these items, I am completely out of them today. Can I interest you in some oysters or some of my delicious beans? They were picked just this morning, you know? Not what I'm looking for. Ah, the task board in here. Great.
Spare a moment.
I never have apricot for sale. I am sorry. The reason for that is simple. Any that come into my possession are eaten immediately. I love the taste of them, you know, and buy them for myself at every opportunity. I tend to clear out the full supply of the fruits here at the waterway market most weeks. I apologize. So I guess we now know where the apricots went. Apricots. I do wish I had some of those to sell you, but sadly I do not. These are not the same taste, but I recommend you purchase some of my millet, rice, or chickpeas. They will form the basis of a delicious meal, and if you do happen to find apricots here in the waterway market, the fruits will be a welcome addition, but not the main course.
Fair winds to you.
Apricots, no. Dates, figs, and grapes, however, yes and yes and yes. Why not purchase some of those instead? They are just as good, I assure you. They are not for me, and from the looks of it, Suhur is not interested in anything else than apricots.
Is it too much to ask for a moment of peace?
No apricots for sale anywhere. I am not ready to give up. Can you check at the Dawn Market outside the city? It is located outside the eastern wall of Umbar Baharbel, but it is too far from me to walk in these shoes. Will you take this money and purchase apricots for me if there are any to be found there? I need to find some place to sit down while you do this. My feet are killing me. Sure. And here we have Elladan and Elrohir. Oh!
May the seas be calm and the wind
And the
fair.
East Gate. Great.
My brother and I were walking through the lower ward of the city when a man approached us.
My brother and I were walking through the lower ward of the city when a man approached us and said he had information for the two of us. I do not know if he speaks the truth, but we should hear what he has to say. If we are watched, we will be watchful too. It is the wise curse, is it not?
I told Elrohir I do not trust this man, but that is not enough for us to refuse.
I suspect he would need many men indeed to get the better of us. Will you join us when we go to speak with him? He suggested a location far to the east beside one of the farms outside the city. Well, wouldn't you know, I'm already going that way. Ah, the White Gate, awesome. Already going that way. Oh, it's quite far. I was going to the Dawn Market for the apricots. But boy, that farm you are asking me to go to is so far away. Am I leaving the city for good? The Dawn Market. Well, not for good, but for a good while. That's what I mean. Apricots, of course.
And the winds fail.
What sort of merchant would I be if I did not have such things? They were not picked today, so I hope you can excuse some light bruising, but they were plucked from their trees just yesterday. I still have them because not everyone with a taste for apricots always wants to make the journey outside the city of the Dawn Market. There is a vendor in the waterway market who visits my stall every few days. You are fortunate she has not yet appeared today. Yeah, I guess I know who you're talking about. Suhur will be delighted that you found her some apricots. I hope she will. Driftwood! Oh boy, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry. I'm really not in the mood for talking right now.
Do you think you could give me some time to walk outside the city? I would like to be alone with my thought for now. And he needs 10 full minutes for this. Oh boy. I had heard about it, but I didn't expect to find him so soon. And I found out Driftwood has 2 quests in the city, and I thought they were one of them would be a prerequisite for the other. Doesn't seem to be the case now. And you have discovered the Fathom Well. So yeah, we'll need to leave him alone for a while.
Do you have need of something?
Greetings, stranger. I would ask you to keep your voice down, but I do not think that will make a difference today. The fish have not been biting. This is the Fathom Well, where water from the bay runs into the great cisterns for use by the folk of Umbar. The fish swim in and become disoriented, which makes for good fishing for me and my companions. Most of the time. Perhaps not today. Will you cross to the other side of the Fathom Well and ask Tarax if he is having more good fortune on that side of the pool? Sure, but I really need to deliver these apricots first. Ah, there she is.
Good day to you, traveler.
You found me some apricots at the Dawn Market? I am pleased, really. Do not mistake me, but I have done so much walking around today, and I am so very tired. I do not really want the apricots anymore. Now what I want is new shoes. But no, the money I might have spent on shoes went to apricots. I might as well enjoy them. Thank you for your help, my friend. I think I will just sit here and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Yeah, for a moment there I thought she would say, yeah, no, keep them. Which would have been a little bit anticlimactic, but no. Detritus. Oh, is this the god? You have discovered the god. Okay.
Too much blood has been shed in Umbar.
A courser named Mutathir has kept this area of the lower ward trembling in fear of him ever since he returned to the city. So certain of his combat prowess is he that he has stringed up bells throughout the god and has invited anyone who believes they can best him to ring one of these bells. He has knocked a number of challengers senseless in the week since he left the bells. If you think you can put an end to his tyranny, one of the bells is to the southeast of here. He has others throughout the god as well, but he has never failed to respond to a challenge. Okay, so this is the famous god. Alright.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
How is the fishing over here? Why do you ask? Tarax looks at you suspiciously for a considerable length of time, paying no attention to the line he has cast into the Fathom Well. You know that he appears to get not so much as an evil. If Humas thinks he's going to do better than I am, he's better off staying where he is. You go tell him that. Are you sure about that? Something is going on with a fish. Or maybe it's just a bad day and that's it, but... The Stonecliff Market, okay. And the Vale right over there. How fortunate. Ding ding ding. Now you must wait. Your challenge goes unanswered. Well, these guys are already lower level than me, so we wouldn't benefit too much from fighting them. So yeah, let's get this over with as quick as we can. Ding ding ding, now you must wait. Again. Your challenge goes unanswered. Okay, these guys are not hostile. Awesome. Ding ding ding, this challenge will surely be answered. A man standing nearby calls for you. Yes, I am Mutahir, but I do not think I want to fight you. As a matter of truth, I believe I will take down all of the bells I have strung up around the lower ward. It seemed a good way to make a name for myself, and indeed I have now done so. But I fear that were I to engage you in battle, I would perhaps find myself defeated, and I do not think that would add very much to my legend. I will leave the inhabitants of the lower world alone, stranger. They will face no more challenges from Mutahir. You have my word. Awesome! So it seems at least our reputation precedes us somewhat. The reputation we have made for ourselves in Umbar thus far, at least. Because if our full reputation were to precede us, the kindred would be already upon us. Right?
Leave me to my sorrows.
You challenged Mutahir and survived to tell the tale? This is very impressive. Thank you for putting an end to his reign over the god. The folk of the lower ward feared to walk the streets when he was known to be out and about. I can still hear the tinkling of the bells. But no longer. Thank you, my friend. Okay. There are a couple of other things that we can do here in the god now that we have come here. So I guess our good old friend Driftwood would have to wait a little bit. And Elladan and Elrohir too. Well, we see what else we can do in here. And I don't know if I can fight 6 of these guys at the same time. I will take my chances with 4. But not with 6. That might be too much for me. Besides, they are, once again, blue, so there's not a lot to be earned by fighting them, so you know what? Yeah, maybe for fancies, but some other day. Not today. Let me advance with my quests instead. Kina's Guard. Hey, don't touch me! Not exactly sure what happened there, but... Another one? Oh boy! Didn't see the freaking spot on the ground. Oh, come on. What do I do to trigger them again? Seems like we need to cancel the quest. What a bunch of... you know. Let's see if this works just like the glitched quest items, where you would walk away a little bit and then upon approaching them again, they will work as intended. Would be so good if that were the case.
Do you have need of something?
Do you believe folks should be safe from villains, stranger? It is true that the people who dwell in the lower world of Umbar do not have as much wealth as the noble ones who dwell across the city in the upper world. But what they do have is no less precious to them, for it to be stolen. It is a grievous crime to do such a thing, but that is just what the villains who lurk in and around the god have done. If you will find these ruffians and retrieve from them the shiny baubles they have stolen, my family and my friends will not forget it. Okay, no. Kina respawned, so... well, at least there's that. Now Driftwood is ready to talk to us again. That's cool. Kina respawned, but the freaking guards are still not... ah, boy. So another visit to the god will be in order, I guess. And if that is the case, might as well cancel the quest and go pick it up again right away. Come over here, are you? We're gonna try this one last time. And if not, then... yeah. This is not gonna work. Not that I want to give the look at a gift horse in the mouth, but you could have come in here when I was fighting the guards instead. Would have been so much better. Ah, another notice. Cool. And thank you. Thank you for the water lore. If you don't mind, I'm gonna... yeah. Hang with you a little bit more. Okay, no, I know this alleyway. This will take you back to... yeah. To the tavern. Isn't that the tavern where Kina's mother is? Oh, for God's sake. Really? Two freaking archers? Yeah, that's right. You fight me. Both of you. Right by the child. We'll need to cancel this. Look for Kina's mother again. Not something I'm really looking forward to. I do remember she was really close to Hadorian, so by the time... Naja, okay, yeah. By the time we go back to turn in some of those quests, we should be able to find her again. I also remember, roughly, we came here in to one of the taverns looking for Kasha, and that is where we found her. If we can find that place again. The Rover's Yard. Yeah, so I do remember that we crossed this gate over here. We can turn in some quests even.
Oh, the winds are foul today.
They raised these coins for me? Shayat sighed water with grateful tears. I told you my former shipmates were like family to me. Balas, they said to me, we have never had a voyage like this before. But it is time to set a new course. I will go to the Swain's Guild Hold in the Lower Ward. I understand that is from where some of the caravans across the desert depart, and that is a new profession I have chosen to myself. I will see you there, friend. We'll see how that ends up. Okay. Please tell me this is Kina's mother again. No. Did you actually do this? I was just complaining into the wind. I did not actually believe someone would try to clean up the god. The coursers and pirates will most likely take it as an insult and probably leave you even more waste behind, but I cannot blame you for a good deed. Thank you for listening to my ramblings and acting upon it. Anytime. Happy to help.
We must strive to defend our newly gained peace.
My money. You managed to get some of it back, and there is even some interest on top of it. You either took more than what was owed, or these people are familiar with the concept of loans after all. Perhaps I should rethink my business model rather than running away with my tail tucked between my legs. Thank you, traveler.
Days of peace have come at last to Gondor.
I have been thinking about how I could actually make a profit here in Umbar. Sure, the usual clientele are not used to the notion of debts, but with your help I can set an example in the city and perhaps even the god. There is a proprietor here who took out a massive loan in hope of striking it rich, same as me. They have a healthy reputation in the god. If we could set an example with such a figure, debts would surely be paid on time and with interest. I think I know the man you spoke of. I saw him, right? No, so here's Hadorian, right? Shikavi, there she is. We still need to wait like a minute to be able to pick up the quest again. That's so stupid, but anyway. We're going back into the god even. Can you please hurry up with this minute? Let me double check what else we have in here. The Eastern stores. And that's it. And the hidden storeroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Siglet's Curiosity. Which was around this area, if I'm not mistaken. Shikavi, please hurry up. 30 seconds may not seem like much, but... "12 seconds, well, not that bad. Just enough to check some messages.
There is much to be done and fewer hands by which to do it.
There we go again. Do right by the child. I hope to do. Jesus. Ah, another notice. Cool, cool. Because we also need to take care of all this. Wayfarer's Guildhold. Okay, another guildhall in here. Down to the south? No. Down to the east. I want to check that guildhall now that we have discovered it. Was not expecting to. So at least this setback had something positive out of it. Even though... Ah, okay. The entrance is through here, the Wayfarer's Guildhall. But there's nobody in here. Kind of weird. Maybe the NPC will come for another quest. Will populate with another quest. Oh, I know. This one is already... But here we have our last notice for Hadorian. 8 out of 8. And with this we can continue our exploration of the god. What is this place? Oh, what is this place? Shayat stands outside the guildhall, but he still looks despondent. So we have discovered the Swain's Guildhall. Awesome. There's a milestone here and everything.
News has come in with the tide.
You're not going to believe this, friend, but as I made my way here, I was accosted by ruffians, and they stole the coins given to me by my former shipmates. Alas, the ruffians apparently make their home in a place called the God. Do you know where that is, and do you think you might retrieve the money for me? It would be a shame for the hopes of Captain Jidal and his crew to be dashed in this fashion. What will they think of their ballast then? I know exactly what they will think. It is possible for one man to be so unfortunate? Kinda. I want to check this guildhall now that we're in here. They would say, isn't that so ballast? Oh, this is the crafting hall. And the guild, oh, this is where you would come for the guild. All the guild thing is. Can we join the guild now? Where is the Scholar Guild? And the Weaponsmiths Guild? How do we join the guilds in here?
Umbar is a free city at last. Umbar is a free city.
I don't remember what we need to do to be able to join the guilds. I read about it, and I have no idea now. Vault Keeper, yeah. The Scholars Guild, sure. Do I need to be level 150? I don't think so. There is a prerequisite for this, and I don't remember what that is. So I guess we'll need to check that later. But at least we know where the guildhall is. And you know what? I am inclined to leave my milestone in here just in case, because I did take the time to check the barterers at the Bloody Eagle, and now we have a master in Umbar that I'm not exactly sure where that would be, but I would say it's not this place. So maybe we can take this. There is another master for the Bloody Eagle, but you need allegiance tokens for that. And from what I understand, there is even another one. So you have many different ways of moving around in Umbar. Swift traveling around Umbar. But having a milestone by the guild hall seems like the wise decision. Now I am lagging again, and I don't like it because I'm about to fight these two stupid guards again. And I don't want them to screw me over again.
What news has come in with the tide?
I know these baubles are not of any real value. Most of them are mere painted glass, but they belong to my friends and my neighbors and my family. And in the lower world, even such things can bring happiness. I hope to do just that when I return these things to their owners. Thank you for retrieving them, my friend. They are only baubles, but they ought not to be stolen. Oh, what do we have? Oh, we have completed the other tier of the deed. Tales of the Free City Advanced. Awesome. Some extra points and virtue XP. And the final tier. 40 quests. So we need to get 20 more. That seems to be good. Now, there have been a lot of missed frames. I hope this doesn't come to bite me back in post, because I'm not sure if you remember when we were given the Black Book of Mordor to Karasgar. Well, on the epilogue of the Black Book of Mordor, I had some issues with encoding as well. And I had to re-record a lot of things. So I hope this doesn't come to happen now. That would suck. Please stop lagging, because again, we're about to do something very important here. And I don't want to mess this up again. Hey, don't touch me. And you can be sure you're going down again. Yeah, when you don't have the Eye of Sauron, it's so much easier. Talk to Shikavi, that's it. That's all we needed to do. Can you believe it? Oh, we need to find one more cask. And I have no idea where that is. Oh, come on. Thank you.
Spare a moment for me.
Poor Shajat. I know you've gone through a lot, but
Speak quickly. I have much to do.
But yeah, poor guy. Yeah, hope your luck turns around for the better. You retrieved my coins? I am so grateful, my friend. Now my new life can begin. I do not understand how such things can keep happening to me, but I am ready to join one of the caravans and see what adventures await me across the sands. It will be a new beginning for the Valast, and I hope you and my good crewmates to thank for it. I have you. Sajat goes inside the guild hold and you wonder if caravans have ballast. That's a very good question. Now, it seems that seat for the ballast, that's not it for us. How do I join the guild in here? We need to, if I remember correctly, we need to complete a quest of sorts, but I'm not exactly sure which one. So yeah, I will need to double check all that. Please stop lagging. I'm not sure if this is lag or if it's any other sort of issue, but... Oh, that's the arena! Oh, boy, that looks great. And... if I understood things correctly, one of the instances will be located at that arena. You think we might be fighting Rothak, maybe? That seems like that would be the case. Oh, fighting Rothak would be so cool. No, don't do this now. Don't lag. Go down. Yeah, thank you. Having a hard time in here. And I need to find... Ah, the proprietor. Yeah, I remember that guy. We can go and talk to him, right? I almost forgot. Ah, really? Please go down. Just... There goes my hope of avoiding that guy. The proprietor, again, looking for that guy. You want my money? Do you know who you're talking to? You have made a big mistake this day. No one touches my money but me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Boy, stop it. For God's sake. Okay, the chest. There we go. That's it. Now we need one more cask. Boy. These guys are persistent. That's undeniable. Completed. Ratcatcher of Umbar Baharbel. Really? So we have already defeated 60 of them. Boy. So now for the advanced one, we need 120, of course. Now, if you could just please tell me where that last cask is. No, this is definitely lag, and it's terrible today. Oh, really? Did I end up pulling that guy as well? Thank you. One last cask. It's all I'm asking for. Should be one around here somewhere. Oh, really? Ah, there it is. Thank you. Awesome. So with that, we can at least go back to the Lore Ward, start turning in some of these quests. Let them come. I think after we cross this bridge, we should be safe. There we go. Boy, that was close. We're out of the cut now, right? Oh my Kina, how could you? I hope you're alright. I did not think it would be so dangerous to speak to my child. This is far more serious than I could have ever imagined.
What news has come in with the tide?
This has to end here. I fear for my child's life. If he continues down this path, there is only death in his future, and an early one. Could you please help convince the captain of Kina's crew to let him go? That is the only way. They may even respect his approach more. If Kina will listen to anyone, it's his captain. The captain makes the deepest part of the god his home, in the southeast end of the Lower Ward. Oh boy, no! What about you, Hadorian?
Tongues should start flapping. Whether or not it is believable should not matter. There exists within Umbar a healthy smattering of different allegiances. Now, we wait for it to spread like a contagion.
Awesome.
Now that the rumors are spreading, it is time to sow the seed of discord. As I learned in Anfalas, Kashap is prone to making mistakes when under duress.
After some digging around and bribing the right people, I was able to learn that Kashap does in fact have some rivals in the city. A rival courser group that, while not enthusiastic about snitching on a fellow, would have no choice but to respond to acts of aggression. This group routines the god, a part of the Lower Ward that is still hospitable to outsiders. I fashioned these sashes in the likeness of Kashap's unique design. Let's just say leaving it behind after roughing up a few of their number would work wonders towards turning their ilk against him. Oh boy, that is... Oh, now we're talking. And we are using Kashap's or Indagir's own methods against him because he will remember how he fooled us last time. Not anymore.
What news has come in with the tide?
I cannot believe this. You actually did it. You are something else, friend. Now we will not only be able to keep the meat flowing, but I will be able to turn a profit this night. I am eternally grateful to you. Oh, well. Again, happy to help. Especially when people are grateful like you. It's all it takes. Just a little bit of thanks. Perfect. It's even in the same chest in which he hauled it away.
We must strive to defend our newly gained peace.
This man was obviously quite a businessman. It seems he was able to make some money on top of the initial investment that I made. I can't thank you enough, traveler. Perhaps one day I will be lucky enough to serve your needs. Of course, you are entitled to a massive discount on interest. I'm not sure I'm interested on a lend from your part now, but... well, it's good to know. It's good to be owed favors, right? Oh, there's another quest in here, in the vats. Ah, and what is this? Another Arthur.
Good day to you, traveler.
Oh, and allegiance for the Order of the Eagle, Hardys. Okay, she was mentioned when we first joined the allegiance, but once again, we'll need to advance it to be able to talk to her, so we'll need to wait a little bit.
Good day to you, traveler.
Welcome to the Vats of Cadax, traveler. Can you find it in yourself to relax within their soothing waters? You need not submerge, but if it does help you to do so and you can hold your breath, I encourage you to do what comes naturally. This is my challenge. Can you enter the vats, sit, and then empty your mind of all the day's stressful workings? Can you relax for even 2 minutes? If you can, I will reward you, but such a practice can be its own reward, I assure you. However, if you leave the vats too soon, I will not be surprised, but I will be disappointed. So this seems to be one of those wait for a long time quests. Yeah, 2 minutes. The water is warm and soothing. Okay, in those 2 minutes, we can take care of some miscellaneous tasks. We can unlock this. We can check what else we have in here. Some crafting materials. Some more scroll cases that, again, could be helpful later. Now we can also check what else we have in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quests that we are tracking. Plus Driftwood. We can track Sigileth because she... Akasha is a little bit towards the north. Okay. What do we do first? Oh, and this is the arena, right? But we are not going to the arena for Daxamat's quest. We are going to the gardens. So, okay, that one can wait a little bit more. Now, I've been thinking about it. I'm still not sure, because I told you that my initial plan, at least, was to do like we did in Gundabad and stop my experience gain just when we are about to level up, so that I can pick the quest that will get me to level 150, and that would be awesome. That would be very climatic, and that would be great. But on the other hand, I am so ready to get to level 150 because my kin is already, well, for a long time has been doing some runs to gear up and everything, and I would very much like to join those kin runs. So I don't know, it might be a little bit anti-climatic, but it would be more pragmatic, and I think that's what's more important right now. So I think I would just hit level 150 when I'm supposed to, when it comes naturally. I don't know, we'll see. 2 minutes. We're really not that long. You feel refreshed and reinvigorated.
Good day to you, traveler.
I am impressed with you, my relaxed friend. I did not think you would be able to do this. Folk are always running here and there at great speed, their errands bringing them from one corner of the city to the other and then back again. But it is not important to slow down, take a deep breath or two and enjoy the experience of living. It is, my friend, it is. I encourage you to do so more often and come back to the Vats of Cadax whenever you like. Yeah, every once in a while. I mean, this is an awesome place to hang out. But for now... Yeah, we were about to leave the city, remember? But then we came here. The Fathomwell. Where was it? I want to talk to Humas. And then we'll go back into the god once again. Oh, what is that?
There is much to be done, and
He's-
few hands by which to do it.
He says I should stay here. Huh, I don't trust those words. Does that mean he's having more luck on that side than I am over here, or does that mean he's looking out for my own interests and believes I must be getting more fish upon my hook on this side? Perhaps we will go back to him and see if he's hiding anything from us. Is it possible he caught a great deal of fish and has hidden them somewhere nearby? No, he's not. Boy. Don't try to read too much into it. That's not what this is. At least it's not that far.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
You're back again? Pumas thinks I have caught a great number of fish and have them hidden somewhere nearby. It does make sense. After all, he did that very thing himself the other day. I was so furious when I discovered it. Yes, this happens a lot. We come to the Fathom Well every morning, and some days he catches more fish than I do, and sometimes I have better luck than he, and often we send a helpless stranger back and forth across the pool to inquire about the other's fortunes. There really is no end to it, at least until the sun goes down, and then we each go back to our homes and it all starts again the next day. I suppose I would miss it, but it seems today we're equally much in ill fortune. Yeah, please. Stop having me run around doing your own errands. There's nothing else going on in here other than a bad day fishing. So just be happy with that. Leave it at that. Because I still need to do a couple more things in the god, and I really cannot waste any more time with you guys. I do hope your luck improves and you get more fish, but I cannot keep doing this for you any longer.
Might you spare a moment?
So he has no secret pile of fish today. That is good to know. Yes, we have been coming to the Fathom Well for years and years. My father brought me here when I was just a boy, and he would tell me stories of the city and its history. My favorites were always the ones with fighting, like when bloodthirsty Thorongil attacked and set the city aflame. Did you know not even the waters of Fathom Well could put out the fires? They burned for days, my father said. Tarax loved those stories too. I had forgotten. We used to fish on the same side of the pool, but at some point we became so competitive that we could not do that any longer. This is not an uncommon mood for me on days when the fish aren't biting. Thank you for helping me as you have. I appreciate it. Come on, make amends with each other. There's really no reason why you shouldn't. Alright, so that's it for the fishing. But we need to make another foray into the god, and then I guess we'll take a look outside the city and see how that goes. But for the time being, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.